couldn't believe that during Black Women's Black History Month, that AD was falling for a white man, okay?
All these diamonds on my body and they crystal clear. I make magic with these hundreds, watch them disappear. Big ol' raindrops up in my ear. If you gon' name drop, let's get it clear. Jessie Woo, VVS, I just turn the water on. Big ol' flex, shit you never saw before. These niggas chasing me like waterfalls.
What's up, guys? It's your sister. Welcome back to my Chanel, and welcome to another Just a Couple Things, where we're focusing on Love is Blind season 6, and we're gonna focus on episodes 3 and 4 today. Now, before I go forward, if you are new here, make sure that you subscribe, okay? Subscribe, join the Black Women's Tribe. Oh, now I got a new slang. But yeah, subscribe, join the Black Women's Tribe. What else? If you have not already, make sure that you check out my RELEM video. It's almost at 300K. It is like, RELEM is almost at 300K. I looked at it yesterday. I was like, what? Okay. So help me get into 300K. The link to my RELEM video is in my description. This is RELEM. It is a single that I dropped back in November. RELEM means call me in Creole. You know, for those of you guys who don't know, I'm Haitian. For those of you guys who do know that, ça passe, not boule, not manger, ziricole. All right. And also too, I have another song that I just dropped called Do for Do. So if you haven't heard it yet, make sure that you hear it. Make sure that you download it. And yeah, y'all, so let's go ahead and just jump right on in. Right on in, not out, buddy. Okay, so episode 3, we start off with Amy and Johnny. They meet. I didn't really talk about them much. I just feel like they're a very like cookie cutter couple. I feel like they did really, really well in the pods. They were very, very happy to meet each other. You could tell that Amy was Johnny's first Latina, okay? He was very excited. Like, he was excited. She was excited. It was nice to see that they both found each other attractive. You know, Amy kept saying, you know, he's different from what I usually date. You know, I usually go for ethnic men. And I really wanted my good sis to say, I usually chase black dick. Okay, just let the world know, okay? You know what I'm saying? She like them niggas. You know, let the world know. She like them niggas. Let the world know, girl. Usually I go for some black dick. But you know what? This is going to be my first go around at Pink Meat. You know, I think it's a win-win for both of them. Her first Pink Meat, his first Latina. Them continents meet, okay? Them continents meet. But yeah, he was very excited. Like, he was excited. And I can relate, because I've had 2 Latin men. And baby, Latin men they not for the weak. But baby, if you strong, because only the strong survive. But if you strong, baby, it's a good experience. It's quite the experience. I feel like Latin men are very romantic. Damn, we ain't getting no Latin men this go round. Well, it's a lot of people that we didn't see, but I felt there was like this one guy. He looked like he was Hispanic. He had a ponytail. You know, we ain't really see no Hispanics. We ain't get really. I mean, we got Amy, but yeah, we ain't get no men Hispanics. You know, well, child, they had that one little Hispanic last season who didn't have no dishes, no silverwares, no headboards or nothing, but he had the little to-go box in his bathroom filled with, you know, condoms and hair ties from girls who had been at his house. It just was fucking weird. They're probably, okay, we ain't doing, listen, Love is Blind was like, listen, we not doing no more Nigerians and we ain't doing no more Hispanic men. We are done, baby, okay? Love does fly first class this season, okay? We are not doing the ghetto. Thank you so much for coming. Did you guys catch the moment in the women's headquarters when the white girl, what was her name? She was teaching the other girls about the white girl stare, and they were like taking notes. I was like, oh my gosh. There's this guy on TikTok who gives advice, dating advice to black women. And he was telling black women, listen, black women, like, white men are checking for you. Their mannerisms are just a little different. And, you know, you do have to kind of like adjust when it comes to white guys. He was saying, With white men, one good way to send them a signal is to stare at them for a long time. Now, you know what I'm saying? I'm a black women's. I don't like when anybody stares at me for too long, especially like something that reminds you of a death stare. But he and the dating guy, he was saying with white men, they need you to stare at them for a little bit. That gives them a signal that you are interested. I said, what in the what Nat Geo is this? Okay, it's giving in the jungle, you know what I'm saying? Like, why is it all these techniques for the beige people? Why is it all these techniques for the pink toe people? Why I gotta do all that to get myself a person with pink toes? And so I remember seeing him say that, and then watching this girl do it, I was like,
I'm gonna say the best technique that I had for a while was
share it.
You stare the fuck out of them across the bar for like.
Can you do that again? I gotta see that. Like, oh god, I don't even. Okay, you had a little.
You just
smile.
make eye contact with them, like it's uncomfortable, and that's if they look away and you look back, you're in.
and she said, if they look away and look back, you win that thing. So I'm gonna try that. I'm gonna go down to my local white restaurant. A lot of pink-toed men be going, and I'm gonna try that. Like, I'm gonna go down and sit down at the bar, and I'm gonna. And I'll report back to y'all and let y'all know if I landed me a Snow King or not, okay? Let's move on. Now we're in the men's headquarters and you have Bishop Jamal. Why don't we get to see any of Jamal's dating? Like, something tells me that Jamal had a time in these pods. I'm gonna look for him because I want to interview him and ask him what happened. Why we didn't see you down to the damn pods? But he's talking to Clay, and here's how their conversation is going.
Everybody got this perception.
How did you together?
I'm just trying to be like, see, I don't know what's going on, bro. I never really did therapy, so it's just like breaking down a different side of me, you know what I'm saying? Like,
I'm happy to see a black man be vulnerable. Just want to start off with that. I'm happy to see a black man be vulnerable. And I like that Pastor Jamal Jenkins did put his hands on Clay. He laid hands on him, let him know, baby, I'm here for you. God is here, and so am I. God is here. There is a still anointing in the sanctuary. I don't know why that song came. There is a stillness in the atmosphere. I don't know why that song just came to me. Lord, I'm so saved. But baby, Clay had some burdens that he was carrying. And in the sanctuary, Bishop Jamal Jenkins was letting God is here. He was letting them know God is here. But Clay said something. He said, I've never done therapy. Why are you here? Like 6 seasons deep into this show, right? I really believe this should be a requirement for these contestants. People that have gone to therapy at least a year. And we need proof of this. We need proof. Because these people are looking for love instead of looking for therapy. A lot of these people have no business looking for love. They need to be looking for therapy. Immediately. And Clay is one of those people. Okay? But the thing too is with Clay, I think what's really breaking him down is realizing that AD really had a thing for Matthew. Like, she was really falling for Matthew. And he just could not believe that this white man, he couldn't believe that during Black History, Black Women's Black History Month, that AD was falling for a white man, okay? A white man that didn't even talk, that was moving around like a serial killer in the men's quarters. He couldn't believe that. But the thing was, even though Matthew's a horrible person, he's a menace to society, and I truly believe if we do a search on this man, this man probably has a warrant out for his arrest. I really think he's a serial killer, for real, for real. I'm gonna lock my doors extra tight tonight. But Matthew had more conversation what was Clay talking about to AD in these like these conversations were so whack. And then like we're gonna go into his follow-up conversations with her, and to me it's just like so I'm doing the work that needs to be done. What work? You haven't gone to therapy. You were just yelling at her the last time that you guys were in the pods. Y'all not in there long enough for you to do no real work. You know what I'm saying? And then she's buying it. She is buying it.
I don't know, like you express yourself, it's not the easiest thing for me to do. And then it's like, oh no, I got another connection with somebody else. So it just kind of, whatever I'm doing is not enough to the point where she would talk to somebody who's a completely, and I'm just like, when you told me the name, I'm just like just shocked.
I know. I definitely had a connection, like as weird as it may sound, with Matthew from like day one. We started having these conversations where he was like challenging me, like testing me to see like if I was really down. He played really, really hard on that, and like I was like falling for it because like I was super weak, and like super vulnerable.
And here's where I'm gonna get on AD's ass. I really think AD was excited about having somebody white. I really do. Because remember, towards the end of the courtship with Matthew, like, oh my God, like, he's so cute. He's this, like, he's white. I never had nobody white, but he's gonna be my first white. I really felt like no matter how much this man was manipulating you, testing you, being mean to you, like you were still falling for it because you wanted to have your first white guy. Let's just keep it a buck. Let's keep it a buck. A lot of these people that are coming into this experience, I've said it before, I'll say it again. A lot of them are looking for fame. And I think some of these girls too, to my black women who are going on the show, please understand, we're not going to have another Lauren and Cameron. It's not going to happen. We're not going to have another Lauren and Cameron. Let it go. Let it go, Elsa. It's not going to happen. That plane is not landing. That plane is gone. That was a one-way. It's not coming back. We're not going to have that again. And I really think that AD was willing to put up with that shit so she could have her a little some pink meat. Okay? So she could have her some pink meat for the first time and see if it could turn into something. And the thing with Matthew as well, I don't think AD was really Matthew's first choice, but I feel like Matthew really wanted to be on television. You heard him talk, America's watching, America, America, America. He too was buying into that. Okay? Y'all are going into these shows and y'all are thinking y'all are going to make lightning hit the same place twice. It's not going to happen. It's not going to happen. It's not going to happen. Okay? All right.
Deep down inside, like I'm very sensitive. I feel like I am getting better, and I want to.
You're 100% getting better. Like
another thing with AD, girl, what is he getting better at? And when he said, "I'm deep down inside, I'm sensitive," she's like, I'm sorry. My good sis falls for anything. What is AD's sign? My good sis falls for anything. She falls for anything. She doesn't require much work. You give her a couple sweet words, she's good to go. No actions needed. That's dangerous. Very, very dangerous. But anyway, Clay apologized for yelling at her and he told her he doing better, child, and AD bought it. Ridiculous. Next, Kenneth and Brittany have a painting date. I thought, is it me or Kenneth was the most thoughtful person in this experience? He always made sure that when he was in the pods with Brittany, most of the time when they would be in the pods, it would always be something, some activity. His words were very thoughtful. Him, he's 25, she's 24. They're both in education. He's a principal. I think that they're both extremely, extremely mature. Like the maturity there is extreme to the point where I'm like, are they for real? Like it's extreme. It's great. They communicate very, very well. They mesh well. I like that they both love the Lord and they talked about God a lot. They centered their relationships around God a lot. They discussed ethnicities, and she asked him what your family identifies as, and he says Black. And I felt like that was fucked up because this is Love is Blind. I thought the premise of the show is for ethnicity, looks, all of that to be ambiguous. And that when you meet this person, it is revealed. So this season, I'm seeing that a lot. Like a lot of people are asking certain questions to find out, what are you? What are you? Is it me, or that just defeats the entire purpose of the show? Why are you here then? Why are you here? If you're looking for Black Peen, go on Hinge and, you know what I'm saying, do a filter and keep it moving. What are we doing? What are we doing? What is the point of coming on here on an experience that's called Love is Blind? The whole purpose is to find love blindly, to not know what this person looks like. That's the whole purpose. So why is production letting these people do this? Kenneth talked about losing his father at a very young age. And Brittany talked about how her mother's twin passed away. And the following year, she was born on her mother's birthday, which was her twin's birthday. And so, they have, that they can cherish, I guess. And I like their conversations back and forth. Let me know what you guys think about them. You have a little bit of a love triangle between Jeremy, Sarah, and Laura. Laura talks about how she was in the girls' headquarters, and she was talking to one of the girls there, saying that she's been helping Sarah date Jeremy. Sarah doesn't know that Jeremy is very serious with her, though. I thought that was weird. Like, that's weird. But from what she was saying is she was just like, if Sarah asked her for advice, she'd give it. I don't know. In Sarah and Jeremy's date, they talked about her having lip fillers, and, he asked her, I guess for him, he felt like, damn, she has fillers. Like, I guess she's very vain. Like, he asked her about her social media following, and she was like, I have 4,000 followers. And he was like, what? 4,000 followers? I'm like, damn, he kind of lost it when she said she has 4,000 followers on Instagram. I thought that was like before I had a platform, that's what I had. I had like 4,100 followers. I didn't think that was anything. Like, that's whatever. But anyway, moving on. We see Kenneth and Brittany again. This time there's flowers in her pod, and he proposed to her. She says yes. Let's talk a little bit about Jimmy and Jessica, because like from episode 1, Jimmy and Jessica have been going strong, right? And I said it before, I'll say it again. It's very interesting. What I do like about this experiment is very interesting to see, especially this season. I'm seeing how people who really would not have a chance with the people they're connecting with, how they are succeeding in this experience. Jimmy is definitely one of them. Like, out of all the guys, Jimmy is killing this experience. And especially with like Jessica, and they're seeing each other a lot, and Jimmy is not attractive at all. Like, and no, he has a face only a mother could love. I'm so sorry. Like, that man he is not attractive at all. He has a nice smile though, but not attractive at all. He just looks like a King of the Hill character to me. Like, he looks like one of those characters from King of the Hill. So in this date that he had with Jessica, right? They got wine and spaghetti, and then they have the Love is Wine bottle. So I guess, Love is Blind now has Love is Wine. And as they was holding the bottles and everything, I'm like, okay, look at them doing all this advertisement for free, because we know how y'all don't pay these damn contestants. But I'm like, I really hope there's a carve out for them promoting this wine the way they are. But anyway, so they start talking about socials. Jessica brings up socials. And Jessica was asking him about, like, who do you follow? Like, I don't like for my man to be lusting for anybody outside of me. You should only have lust for me. So if at any point I catch you staring too long at other girls on socials, like, that will cause a huge problem for me. Like, and she was just going on and on and on. And she was like, you know, I find it very disrespectful. I don't want to see you staring at nobody too long. And he's like soothing her, like, yeah, no, I mean, I wouldn't disrespect you. You know, he says he feels the same. Like, he wouldn't disrespect her. But I felt like, it's like, damn, like, this girl, like, as gorgeous as she is, she has a lot of insecurities. Like, why are you dictating what a man is looking like on socials? Why are you dictating what your man is looking at on socials? I mean, I think it's good to like let that be known, but also I just felt like she was really forceful about it. And Jimmy didn't really fight back. And I think that was my first time really noticing that them two, it's that, first of all, if they get married, the minute she lays eyes on him, I know she's going to be upset. I just knew that. But then also just their personalities, that just would not mesh well, because Jimmy is letting this girl like run all over him. Like literally run all over him. Like whatever she says goes. And they pretty much end their date with him saying like, man, like your words just have me in a chokehold. You know, I don't know. I didn't like it. Jimmy and Chelsea meet up, right? And they have a pretty good time. And she says that, you know, another girl in the pods another girl from the women's corner brought up Jimmy. And of course, you know, it's Jessica. And, you know, Jimmy was like, listen, like, I don't like to talk about, you know, my experience with the other women here. We're all dating each other. You know, like, I know that you're dating Trevor, but Trevor and I don't go into details about what's going on between you guys. You know, like, we're all dating each other. And as they're talking about like how their lives would be. And Chelsea just starts crying. Chelsea's like, man, this is what I came here for. This is exactly what I came here for. Like, you're everything that I would want. And I don't know. I think that him and Chelsea would make a better match than him and Jessica. But also I really feel like Trevor and her would be better than her and Jimmy. Then you have Chelsea and Trevor that meet up. And Trevor flat out tells Chelsea, you are my only option. I'm not checking for nobody else in this experience. And she's like, well, what if we meet up? What if we engage to each other and you see me and I'm not what you expect? Because remember, this is the same bitch going around telling people she looks like Megan Fox. This is the same lady going around lying to these contestants, telling them that she looks like Megan Fox, all right? So she's setting Trevor's expectation, but Trevor was like, girl, I don't care if you look like an actual fox. I do not give a fuck. I still want to be with you. I would still want to be with you, and I can guarantee you that nobody else in this experience feels the way I feel about you. Nobody else. And she's like, so you're sure if you see me and I'm not what you expect that you'll still want to be with me? He was like, yes, because I love you. Flat out. He was like, I love you. And this girl all but fell out. Like, she fell out. And I'm waiting for her to say it back. And she wouldn't say it back. She wouldn't say it back. And he's just sitting there like, I love you. I love you, love you. And I will always love you. Love so many people. Like, I mean, he was like, love. Like, I love you, I love you, I love you. Like, and she refused. She didn't say shit back. Nothing. I was shocked. I was shocked that Megan Unfox did not have anything for this man. I couldn't believe it. I couldn't believe it. Mind you, she said to Trevor the same thing she said to Jimmy. This is everything. This is everything I've come here for. You are everything I've want. Like, literally, she says word for word, bar for bar. So anyway, after that, she goes back into the girls' section, headquarters, crying, and she's like, Trevor told me he loved me. Trevor told me he loved me. I'm so used to men being mean to me and cruel to me, and here comes this man being so loving to me. This is not something that I'm used to. And as she was saying that, I felt for her. But also I'm like, damn. So you're used to being bullied, you're used to being treated badly by men, and here you are lying to these men about your appearance. Like, am I the only one who looked at that and said, girl, like, you told these motherfuckers you look like Megan Fox. You don't think that plays into this? You know what I'm saying? Trevor seems like he's really here for the experience, though. He does. But still, you don't think he was thinking in the back of his mind, I'm about to engage to Megan the Fox. Whole time, it's one of Megan's pet foxes on the other side of that damn pod. That's diabolical. All right, let's go ahead and go into episode 4, right? Episode 4, we start off with the bullshit. You got a white woman in a huddle telling everybody, telling all of America, the same America that Matthew was talking to, you got this white woman telling America that she pees in public pools.
And I was like, do you pee in the shower? He said, yes. I said, same. I pee in the pool and I pee in the shower.
You pee in the pool?
Yes.
Pee in the pool?
Yes.
It's a crime, friend.
That's a crime against humanity.
Yeah. And we both pee in the shower.
I mean, okay, in the shower, yeah.
You're saving water at that point.
I'm appalled.
Don't look at me that feeling.
I will never judge you.
Thank you.
Pee on your man. Oh! But don't pee in the pool that I'm in.
White people don't wash their hands, don't wash their legs, don't season their meat, don't microwave their rice. They out here peeing in public pools. And we wonder why. We had a whole panoramic in 2020. Mind you, COVID is still on the horizon. COVID is still around, okay? And who do you think is responsible? The whites. The whites. The lint lickers, okay? It's y'all. Y'all are the problem. And the way y'all volunteer this information with a smile, what is wrong with you people? I'm so tired. I am so tired. So a couple people went on a couple dates. Not worth mentioning. You got AD and Clay, which to me, this date right here just solidified to me that Clay's here for television. He's not here to find nobody, right? The turnaround is so extreme. Like, it's so extreme in such a short amount of time. And now he bringing his Bible into the pods and he's reading scripture now. And of all the scriptures he could have picked to show us that he really reads his Bible, he picked a scripture that all of us know.
And AD, I want to be better for you. I feel so like a weight has been lifted off my shoulder, AD.
Yeah.
And everything happens for a reason.
Yep.
Like, why would God even send me here? I didn't watch the show.
Mm-hmm.
I didn't know what to expect. When I did kind of get a glimpse of it, I was just like, that's not me.
Yep.
I'm not the emotional guy.
Yeah.
I didn't watch the show. He's lying. You're fucking lying. You're fucking lying. Everybody knows Love is Blind. Everybody knows about Love is Blind. Okay? So even if you haven't watched the show, you've seen clips, and I'm promising you from the time that you got casted for it, you went back and you watched it. Shut that shit the fuck up. This man is full of shit. He's full of shit, and now he's about to use the Bible to be full of shit.
If it's cool with you, baby, I just want to read this verse if I could. Okay?
Mm-hmm.
Trust in the Lord with all your heart and lean not on your own understanding. In all your ways,
she really
to
buying
him,
this shit.
And he will always make your path straight.
Mm-hmm.
And it's such a beautiful verse, honestly, AD.
Yeah.
The one thing I yearn for is to always be validated and for someone to truly like me for who I am and love me for the person that I am. And I don't trust that. Let me just talk about my external stuff. Let me lead with the physical and let me lead with my accolades. And you just...
What accolades do he got? He kept saying, oh, my accolades, my accolades. What accolades do this man have? Did y'all hear an accolade? I didn't hear not one accolade worth accolading from this man. This is the same man who 2 pods ago was demanding to see this lady's ass. I need to know if you have an ass. I need to know if you got that jagged. I need to know. If you can't shake it like a salt shaker, baby, I am not proposing to you. He went from demanding to see this lady's ass to now he TD Jakes now. Now he TD Jakes. Now he's saved, sanctified, Holy Ghost filled, water baptized, I'm running for. Like, this man is saved now. Give me a break. Give me a break. And she's buying it. My sister.
It's all past my bullshit. Believe.
Now he cussing right after reading the Bible.
I feel like I know you so much, and I trust you so much. When I'm telling you I'm so serious about you, baby, like, the fact that you validated me in every step of the way, like, I'm never going to abandon you. We are a partnership. We are a team. The most dynamic team, I would say.
I'll agree.
You know what I mean? And at the end of the day, like, I'm just ready to take this next step with you, so I will bend the knee.
Stop playing with me.
I'm gonna bend the knee, baby.
Stop playing with me.
But I need to know, will you take my lovely hand in marriage and walk this life with me and rock out your boy Clay?
That's the proposal? Let's listen again. Let's listen again.
Bend the knee, baby.
Stop playing with me.
But I need to know, will you take my lovely hand in marriage and walk this life with me and rock out your boy Clay?
Will you take my lovely hand? Will you take my lovely hand and marriage with me and rock out with your boy Clay? That's the proposal? And my sister is losing her mind. Like, like, girl, what? What the fuck is going on? My sister, this is not the work of the Lord. This is not the work of the Lord during Black History, Black Women's Month. Absolutely not. And I'm sorry, I have never heard a straight man describe his hand as lovely. I'm telling you, this man is Carlton from season 1. This is Carlton from season, I'm telling you, it's giving Carlton from season 1.
Hey, I ain't even fucking prepared for that. I just came in.
Shit, Clay.
Let's move on.
And listen, baby, this is forever. Forever and forever. This is to you, baby.
Cheers, honey.
Cheers.
Clay,
Ooh.
I love you, honey.
I love you too, baby. We in this forever. Damn, I'm like a little kid right now.
He says, we in this forever. I love you, we in this forever. He says this repeatedly. I just really want us to keep this in mind for later. For later. We in this forever, we in this forever. Like, this is coming from him.
Oh, I'm like a little kid right now. A.D. and Clay. Aim in the tree. K-I-S-S-I-N-G. Let's go! Let's go!
AD, you too fine for this. AD, you are too fine for this. Like, do y'all see how this girl looks? You too fine for this, sis. It's a shame, because, like, she too fine for this. Next. Okay, Brittany and Kenneth meet, baby. Remember, they got engaged, so this is their big reveal. And honey, is it me or... So Brittany and Kenneth have their big reveal. Remember, they got engaged in the last episode. And I felt like I shouldn't be watching this. Like, I'm like, I don't think I'm supposed to be here. Cause I felt like he was about to sop her up like a biscuit.
Oh my god. Oh my god. Oh my god. Oh my god.
What's up, baby?
Oh my Lord.
Thank you.
It's so good.
Thank you.
I am literally... This is crazy.
Hey, baby.
How are you, Mama?
Yes.
Mm-hmm.
You look wonderful. We're all black. Oh my god.
It's me.
Oh.
It's me.
Oh my goodness.
Is my wife around?
Yes. I promise you. It's nice to see you.
You look amazing. Like, oh my gosh. Like, look at this. Thank you, Lord. God is good.
All the time.
Yes, it is.
I'm so glad to match your voice with your face, though.
Same.
And your body, and you're tall.
You look even more amazing than our picture.
Really?
Seriously.
Did you expect me to have brunette hair?
I did not. My hair, what'd you think?
I like your long hair.
Thank you.
Your eyes are pretty. The light's hitting them.
I appreciate you.
When he laughs, his little nose scrunches up.
I don't know. I just felt like this man, like, are they really gonna be able to? Are they really gonna be able to wait till marriage? I don't know. The way Kenneth was looking at Brittany, I really thought he was gonna sop her up like a damn biscuit. I just thought listen, let's go ahead and get to the hour right now. This is my wife. I'm ready. He looks so much better with the hair out of his face. So much better with the hair out of his face. You can see his face but IDK, there's still something. It's something here that I'm not. I don't know. Something about them is off to me. It looks good. They talk good. Something about them is off to me. Let's move on. Trevor and Chelsea go on a date in the pods. Trevor sent her a whole bunch of flowers, sent her a heart that said, sent her a rock that said love and Braille. She sent him a bracelet that only she can control. Like, I mean, it just feels like to me like Trevor and Chelsea are a very, very good match. I feel like he's her best match. And he tells her again that he loves her, and she says nothing. Nothing. Let's move on. Jessica and Jimmy have a date, and she reads him a letter that she wrote to her husband. Apparently, she wrote this letter years ago. Girl, you full of shit. You wrote that letter the night before. Okay. Oh, I wrote this letter to my husband years ago. Girl, you wrote that shit the last night. Okay. But here go the letter, child.
And I said I was going to give it to whoever I could see myself marrying.
To my future husband, I think about you often and wonder if you spend as much time as I do daydreaming about our future. I wonder if the road that led you to me was as long as the one that led me to you. Although it feels like I walked through hell wearing gasoline-covered underwear to get to you. There we go. There's the joke.
That's me.
Yeah, that's you. I wholeheartedly know every moment, trial, heartbreak, hard lesson learned will be worth the abundant life we will live together.
I mean, the letter was heartfelt, but I really don't feel like she wrote that years ago. I felt like that's something that she did in the experience. I think Jessica is a very pretty girl. I think she has a great personality. Something tells me I feel like she was casted to be here, like, and I don't mean like casted for looking for love. I think like her agency sent her this. Like her agency put her down with this. I don't think she was really genuinely looking for love. I think if it happened, it would happen. But I really think that she's here to be a star. Like that's what I'm getting from this. I'm thinking that she's being set up to be like a Netflix personality. I don't get that this is genuine from her. But anyway, after he reads this letter, he tells her, listen, like, I can't really give you what you want right now. Like it's clear that she's expressing his love for him, and he's like, I can't say those words to you yet. And she's like, listen, like we've been in this experience. I've been very vulnerable to you. I've made you my top choice. Like I've been consistent with you, and you're giving me nothing. I have nothing else for you. I have nothing. I don't got nothing else. And so that's where that leaves off. And again, I think it speaks to his personality. I think Jimmy needs to be with somebody who is more easygoing. I don't see Jimmy as somebody who can lead a woman that is so vocal. Like, he needs somebody who's, because he needs to be able to have some type of overpowerment. And I just don't see him being able to do that with somebody like Jessica. Let's move on. So then we see Jimmy go on a date with Chelsea. You know, Chelsea kind of, again, tries to get, like, where his head is at. And he's like, listen, like, I don't want to talk about anybody else. You know, like, he talks about his experience with her and how good it's going and how, you know, he's here to find a wife. And then this happens.
Yeah. It's been a long time since I've felt this way about someone, but I love you, Chelsea.
Holy shit.
That's exactly how I felt when I saw it too. I was like, what the fuck? That shit came out. Like, what's up with Chelsea and all these dudes professing their love for her? It's kind of crazy. And again, I really think it's because they think they about to meet Megan Fox. Like, not gonna hold you. Not gonna hold you. I think it's because they think they about to meet Megan Fox. And the irony of this all is that Jessica, if Jessica said that she gets mistaken for Megan Fox, I'd give her that pass, even though I don't think she looks like Megan. But if she said, oh, well, you know, I've had people tell me I look like Megan Fox, I believe it. But for Chelsea to have that type of audacity, and I don't think she's the first person to come on Love is Blind and say this. I feel like Fiona, didn't Fiona do this 2 seasons ago too? And say that people mistake her for Megan. What is going on? What is audacity for sale? What is going on in the white community? So Chelsea goes back to the women's headquarters and she tries to be like tight-lipped about it, but then she kind of whispers to Laura and tells Laura that Jimmy told her that he loves her. So then Laura goes and tells Jessica, like, listen, Jimmy is not your man. Jessica is in the women's lounge crying, and that's where that leaves off. Mind you, I'm seeing like Amy in the background. I'm also seeing Brittany in the background. So I'm like, I really feel like Love is Blind was the editing was a little off, because why is Brittany back there? Brittany done found her husband. But also, you know what? Kenneth was also in the men's lounge too. So maybe people were sticking around. I don't know. The editing just is a little confusing to me, because like, why are people finding their husbands and their wives, but they're still in the pods? I feel like this is not being shown to me in order. That's what I'm saying. That's what I'm observing. Let me know if you caught that too. Anyway, y'all, Clay and AD finally meet. And how did y'all feel about them meeting? I don't know. AD in this blue dress, my Lord. Like, just, my God. Like, how many squats do I have to do? Like, the way I'm about to be at Orange Theory tomorrow, just, I mean, the way I'm about to be hitting them squats tomorrow, AD is telling me to get my fat ass in the gym. Okay? That body's crazy. All right? And I'm sorry, that's not a squat body. That is the Lord. That is Jesus. That is the Lord. Okay? But she looked beautiful.
I'll be lying to you say that I still don't think the physical is important, but...
And here's AD again, like, in his, like, confessional. You know, I'd be lying to you if I said the physical is not important. So you lied. Because you went from saying that's important to, oh, it's not important anymore, you changed, to back to that. So you lied. So you're a liar. So you're a liar. So you lied. Okay, cool.
AD.
Oh, yeah.
In the flesh. Hey, baby. Hello. What's on you? Hey, baby. You too? Come on. Look at it. I know, it's right there. Right?
Hi.
Flash, let me get you a ring, baby. Well, once again, on the mirror.
Yeah.
Of course, right? Slide it on you. You shaking? Yeah, I'm gonna get too tight. You got it? How's it look, baby? It looks good?
Aren't you calling me baby?
Of course. You okay?
Yeah.
It's been a lot, right? Yeah. That's it.
Oh my god. I mean, he's so fucking cute. He's so fucking cute.
This has been so crazy.
Yeah.
Like, so surreal, honestly. But definitely happy to do this process with you.
Yeah, he's just like me.
I'm just waiting for him to say, like, you're beautiful, you're gorgeous. Like, it wasn't given that. Every other person that were, like, the other couples, when you see them meet up, it's like, you're beautiful, you know what I mean? Like, the couples before this, like, you're beautiful, you're gorgeous. He wasn't saying that. It wasn't until she got up and showed him that she did indeed have the ass ratio requirement that he had in order to secure the marriage, that we saw him be excited about her appearance.
See a little more?
Right.
My strings.
Ooh. AD.
Yeah.
Wow.
Okay.
Wow. I don't even know what to do.
I know you don't. I know you have no idea what to do.
No idea.
No
Like,
clue.
and your back is like so smooth too. I love backs.
Oh, you love back.
I do.
I got back.
You do.
I love backs, so I got backs. Yeah, that was when he like, look how he's looking at her. This is all he sees. That, like, all he sees is that ass. That's all he sees. He sees nothing else. He sees nothing else. Y'all, as I'm editing this, I just cannot help but to think of this couple, Chris and Paige from Married at First Sight. I don't know why. I'm just feeling like this is the story arc. This is going to mirror AD and Clay are going to mirror this couple. All Chris saw on Paige was her ass, and he had unprotected sex with this girl, knowing he wasn't attracted to her, knowing that at their own wedding, he told her family and friends he wasn't attracted to her, but still put his bare dick in her. I really feel like AD and Clay are headed down this same path, but I'm really hoping that I am wrong, Lord. All right, so let's go back into the pods with Jessica and Jimmy, and things just go left.
I really care about you, and I was very optimistic about you.
Directness is, at the very least, what you owe me is just 1 single ounce of directness.
I really care about you, and I was very optimistic about you. From the moment I stepped in the pod with you, obviously there was a connection there, and it was an incredible feeling. And
look at the way
I came here to find my wife and future mother of my kids. I know that you're already an incredible mother. You're going to be an amazing wife for someone else.
Yikes! You ruined this opportunity for me. You ruined it. And you should be ashamed of yourself for letting me feel that way.
Our final date, it ended so terribly.
Exactly. And you chose, like you always do, to do absolutely nothing.
It's like, I feel for her because, yes, they've been consistently dating each other. But Jessica's well aware that he was consistently seeing Chelsea too. Like, she knew about that. She wasn't seeing anybody else. Is that really his fault? No. He is playing the game. Like, he is exercising his right, which is to see other people in this experience. But do y'all feel like he led her on? I don't know. I think that things went left with the whole social things, like, oh, I don't want you looking at women. I don't want you lusting at nobody else. And just I think that she's overpowering. She needs somebody with a stronger personality. Jimmy's just not that for her. And the whole time, like, as she's crying, I'm just like, girl, wait till you see what Jimmy looks like. You, girl, no. Girl, no. But as I'm saying that to myself, she says this.
When you see and realize what you missed out on, you are going to choke. You're going to choke. You are going to need your EpiPen to open up your airways because you are going to be in disbelief of what you missed out on.
Not you gonna need your EpiPen. That girl chose violence on the way out. She said, you know what? I'm gonna leave, but I'm gonna fuck this place up before I leave here, okay? I'm burning all this shit the fuck down, okay? I'll tear this room the fuck up before I leave, okay? I mean, I'm with her on that because remember, he is about to really, really shoot his shot at Megan Fox. This man is expecting to meet Megan Fox during Black History, Black Women's Month. This man, Jimmy, is expecting to meet Megan the Fox during Black History, Black Women's Month. And all the while, lo and behold and lo, he is about to meet one of Megan's foxes. Not Megan Fox, but he will be meeting a fox. It just won't be Megan the Fox. Okay? Let me know your thoughts on these two episodes. I feel like episode 3 and 4, even though there are some highlights, it was a little boring to me. It was a little boring to me. But anyway, y'all, let me know your thoughts on these two episodes. Make sure that you like, share, subscribe, and I will see you guys right back for episode 5 and 6 of Love is Blind.
All these diamonds on my body and they crystal clear. I make magic with these hundreds, watch them disappear. Big ol' raindrops up in my ear. If you gon' name drop, let's get it clear. Jessie Woo.